In this video, we're going to solve some basic integrals. So what we have here is integral x squared plus x divided by x minus e to the x plus 2 pi. Let's go over some preliminary properties of integrals. So if you have integral of a sum, integral f of x plus g of x dx, integral of a sum is sum of the integrals, integral f of x dx plus integral g of x dx. Reversing the power rule, integral x to the n dx, add 1 to the power and divide by the same number, x to the n plus 1, divide by n plus 1, plus c. Integral of a constant, the constant comes right out of the integral, it passes through, and we get c integral dx, which is just cx plus d. Another example, integral 2 pi dx. The 2 pi passes through the integral, and we get 2 pi integral dx. That's going to be 2 pi x plus d. When we write integral dx, you can think of that there's a 1 here. So you can think of integrating 1 dx, and you're getting x. All right, let's go through the process. What we have is integral x squared over x plus x over x, dividing this through, minus e to the x plus 2 pi dx. Simplify a bit, x squared over x, that's going to give us x. X over x, that's 1, minus e to the x, plus 2 pi, and we're going to integrate this. Now integral of a sum is sum of the integrals. So that's going to be integral x dx plus integral 1 dx minus integral e to the x dx plus integral 2 pi dx. The first integral will be x squared over 2. Integrating a constant 1, that's just x. Antiderivative of e to the x is e to the x. And what we talked about earlier, integral of 2 pi dx, that's going to be 2 pi x plus constant of integration, arbitrary constant. All right, let's look at the second question. What we have here is integral x to the 3/2 plus x to the negative 3/2 squared. So let's go through some preliminary steps. All right. So we're going to need to simplify this integrand. So what we have is x to the 3/2 plus x to the minus 3/2 all squared. We're going to simplify this as much as possible. This is going to be x to the 3/2 all squared plus 2 times x to the 3/2 x to the minus 3/2 plus x to the negative 3/2 all squared. And what we're going to get is x cubed, because the 2 cancels with the 2 here, plus 2 times, and we're going to add the exponents, so we get x to the 0, plus cancel the 2 with the 2, x to the negative 3. Simplified further, that gives us x cubed plus 2, because x to the 0 is just 1, plus x to the minus 3. So this is the integrand, and we're going to integrate this. So let's integrate that. That's integral x cubed plus 2 plus x to the minus 3 dx. And integral sum is sum of the integrals. So let's write that out. Plus integral 2 dx plus integral x to the minus 3 dx. And this gives us x to the 4th over 4 plus 2x plus, reverse the power rule, add 1 to the exponent, we get minus 2, divided by minus 2 plus c. Let's simplify a bit more, x to the 4th over 4 plus 2x minus 1 over 2x squared plus c. And a few more basic skills we need to cover. So, for example, if you have x to the a, times x to the b, you have the same basis, you add the exponents. That's x to the a plus b. If you have x to the 0, that's equal to 1. And x to the a over b to the power of c, that's x to the ac over b. All right, let's look at the next question. So here we have x cubed minus third root of x divided by 2 root x. How do we go about doing that? All right, so let's split up the integral. That's integral x cubed divided by 2x to 1/2 minus x to 1/3 divided by 2x to 1/2 dx. Let's go over some basic skills. So if you have, for example, nth root of x to the m, that's the same as x to the m over n. X to the a over x to the b, same base, you subtract off the exponents. That's x to the a minus b. And 1/3 minus 1/2, subtracting these two fractions, is just negative 1/6. All right, back to the question. So we're dividing x cubed over 2x to the 1/2. I'm going to bring the 1/2 out. X cubed over x to the 1/2 dx, splitting up the integrals, minus 1/2 integral x cubed, x to the 1/3 over x to the 1/2 dx. So for the first integral, simplifying the integrand, you get x to the 2.5 dx minus 1/2. They have the same base, subtract off the exponents. That's x to the negative 1 over 6 dx. Let's now integrate term by term. You get 1/2 x to the 3.5, adding 1 to the exponent, divide by 3.5, minus 1 over 2, x to the negative 1 over 6 plus 6 over 6, that's going to be 5 over 6, divide by 5 over 6. A little bit more algebra, we get 1 over 7, x to the 7 over 2, if you want to write it as a fraction, minus 1 over 2 times, flip the bottom, that's 6 over 5, x to the 5 over 6, plus c. And we can simplify it a little bit more. You get 1 over 7, x to the 7 over 2, minus 3 over 5, x to the 5 over 6, plus c. All right, let's look at question number 4. Here we have integral 5 over 3 to the 7 plus 1 over t to the 9 minus 3 over third root of t to the 7. So let's go over a little bit of basic skills. 1 over t to the 7, for example, is t to the minus 7. And 3 divided by third root of t to the 7, that's 3 divided by t to the 7/3. That's going to be 3 t to the minus 7/3. All right, let's split up these integrals. So what we have is integral 5 over 3 t to the 7 dt plus integral 1 over t to the 9 dt minus integral 3 over third root of t to the 7 dt. So the constants pass through the integral. That's 5 over 3 integral t to the minus 7 plus integral t to the minus 9. We can rewrite 1 over t to the 9 as t to the minus 9. And let's not forget the dt here. Minus the 3 passes through, and we get minus 3 integral t to the negative 7/3 dt. Now let's reverse the power rule. We get 5 over 3. And that's going to give us t to the minus 7 plus 1, that's minus 6, divided by minus 6, plus t to the minus 9 plus 1, that's going to be minus 8, divided by minus 8, minus 3, t to the minus 7 over 3 plus 3 over 3, that's negative 4/3, divided by negative 4/3, and plus c. Let's simplify the result. We get negative 5 over 18 times 1 over t to the 6 minus 1 over 8 t to the 8. The minuses cancel out, and we get 9 over 4. That's because we get 3 times 3 over 4. If we flip the fraction, that gives us 9 over 4. All right, t to the negative 4/3 plus c. I guess we can simplify this as well. And the final answer is negative 5 over 18 t to the 6 minus 1 over 8 t to the 8 plus 9 over 4 t to the 4/3 plus c. All right, thanks.